As summer ends, we are walking to end Alzheimer's. Executive Director Ronnie Daniel joins us now with more on this very important topic and all these events that are gearing up as well. But let's talk about sort of the process and also how, with our aging population, that more people in Utah and across the country are unfortunately getting Alzheimer's.
So there's almost 6 million people across the country that are living with Alzheimer's, 33,000 here in the state of Utah. And so, as you said, as the population continues to age, we're going to see more and more of this disease happen. The single largest risk factor for Alzheimer's is age, and so as we get older, the greater our risk.
You know, there is a lot of research going on, and sometimes it can be discouraging, but what is at the forefront of what's happening in terms of breaking this disease?
Yeah, you know, the most exciting things that are happening are in the looking at the ways that we might be able to reduce our risk or even prevent the disease. And so science is sharing with us that if we do things to keep our heart healthy, like eat a heart healthy diet, exercise regularly, get plenty of sleep, you know, reduce our alcohol intake, stop smoking, those kind of things can really help us. In fact, one of the things that the research is showing is related to blood pressure. If you can keep your systolic number, that's the top number of your blood pressure, at 120 or low, you can significantly reduce your risk for Alzheimer's disease.
And maybe the science needs to like ramp up, or we're trying to get ahead of it, but at least we know that there are ways that we can help ourselves keep our brain active and also doing certain things that can prevent it.
That's right. And so certainly we can work on the prevention. There are some exciting things happening on the side of perhaps pharmaceutical solutions for the disease. And I was just at a conference last night, in fact, where a renowned doctor talked about the fact that in the next 3 to 5 years, he's anticipating we'll have some pharmaceutical solutions.
And clearly there is hope out there because people struggle. We know people, everyone knows someone who might be suffering from Alzheimer's, and there is that hope and just striving for a cure.
Absolutely, and that's the exciting thing, is that we feel so much hope, so much energy, but a lot of times people who are living with this disease and their families feel isolated. They don't really have a connection. They're sometimes afraid to talk about the fact that their loved one has Alzheimer's.
Right?
They're not alone, and so that's what our Walk to End Alzheimer's is all about, is getting people together to you know, come together to learn about resources that are available, to understand there's other people living with this disease, and so we invite people to come out to our walks.
Your first series of walks happening next weekend.
That's right, in Park City, and we'll be at the Field House there in Park City. Registration starts at 9 a.m. and the walk begins at 10, and we'll probably have over 500 people at the walk. And we do 8 walks across the state. First one's there in Park City, and then in September we'll have walks in Layton, we'll do in Daybreak, we'll have it in the state capitol, St. George.
Come back here to Salt Lake.
And Cedar City.
The entire schedule of Alzheimer's walks are on your website. So where do people go?
alz.org/walk.
All right, and we will have that link on our website as well on abc4.com.